authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us, from personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation. Good afternoon, T-Talk Tribers. We are live on a Friday, okay? I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in lit. What's up? I hope y'all are staying safe and staying sipping. Everybody that is in those cold areas, I am keeping my prayers for you to be somewhere warm and safe, okay? On that note, how is everybody on this Friday? Sorry, I'm coming in a little bit late for lives. However, I do have my own personal life that I have to make sure I am attending to so that I can sip some tea with y'all, right? Okay. So, welcome. If you're new to Tanisha Talks Teas Live, don't be anymore. Become a subscriber. Become a T-Talk Triber. Hit that notification button. Never miss a chance to go live. When I do an episode, a live show on, should we give these ninjas grace? Are they some Crashout Waste? Yeah, up first, y'all, I cannot make this up. Our black man is out here unhinged, unhealthy, and unhelped. I don't know, for whatever reason, we lost a lot of black men in our communities and societies that care about themselves and others around them. And it's, it's very unfortunate that the fragments have fractured so severely that our youngsters, we're calling them the YNs, not the young, black male community members or family members. They're now called YNs, young ninjas, which is very unfortunate. They have no direction, no sense of goals, no sense of self-worth, self-care, self-direction, self-guidance. And it's very, very unfortunate that on today's show on Give Grace or Crashout Waste, we have him. Okay. And he is just a very, unguided, uneducated, unhealthy young man that is in the community spreading a lot of I don't give a, and it's coming around and it's not ending well for him. So let's go ahead and see what he deserves. Is it grace or is this a Crashout Waste? Live, like and subscribe.
Yeah, back up so I can get my gun off here.
Where's your gun at?
Don't worry about it, but I'm saying
No.
if y'all,
I just want to know.
Relax. We're not gonna fight with a gun in the boat.
No, that's what I'm telling you.
I know. Hey.
Police in North Carolina released uninterrupted body camera video of an intense arrest after public outcry for excessive use of force. This after a local news outlet reported the suspect was pinned down by his neck.
No. Let's just roll him over.
While the arrest happened on May 13th, Asheville police officers became involved 5 days earlier on May 8th when a 911 call came in.
I walked all the way up and I got caught on camera.
Yes. Are you? Can you get an officer by Mac Street?
I did it and I'm seeing you looking at
What?
Mac Street. This got to stop. We have been calling about Devin. They didn't serve the IVC on them. Somebody's on my other line right now. I'm on mute. They're letting me hear Devin. He's threatening to bust out more windows at my mama's house. I need somebody to get over there. This is ridiculous.
So what it appears, let's see if we can make, is that what I'm understanding? He's at his grandma, is what it appears to be going on. Okay. Yeah. So Devin is around to his grandmother's house. When did we not care about our elders, grandmothers, grandfathers, uncles, aunties, where we still call them yes ma'am and no ma'am? We have become menace to societies, to even our own grandmothers. We have lost a lot of The youth, unfortunately, are not getting any type of real examples anymore. And it's very unfortunate. I like to, thrive on doing better and better and better, even if, I'm in a situation where I feel like I want to result to ninja, moments or whatever. I do my darndest to keep it on the level of what type of karma um, could happen to me in that moment or in the future that could, affect my kids, my grandkids, essentially. So why don't we think about those things? This young man appears to be, from what I'm sipping this tea, at his grandma's house, about to bust out car windows and home windows. And he looks like he just got out of some type of a hospital ordeal as well. Drop those teacups in the chat. Let me know that you have become a Tea Talk Triber today. You're going to love it over here with Tanisha Talks Teas. Let's get it.
The caller explains the suspect is her son, 27-year-old Devin Whitmire. She references an IVC, or an involuntary commitment. In the state of North Carolina, that means a person has shown signs or symptoms of psychiatric issues or substance use and could be a harm to themselves or others.
I'm his mother and legal guardian, and I did an IVC, but they never found him. And somebody called me this morning while I was at the hospital and said they called the police on him earlier on long shows. I don't know, but I wish somebody would please get this boy.
Whitmire's mother tells dispatch Devin damaged her mother's home on Max Street.
You said it was Mac Street?
Yeah, Max Street. He did her tires this weekend, her window, one of them, and I thought they were over there fixing, so obviously nobody's over there because they saying he's standing outside.
Let's talk some teas. Devin needs some help. Now, I don't know. My broom is in my view. Let me move my broom out the way. Devin needs some help, y'all. Okay, because he really clearly does appear to be a detriment and a danger to society. Let me clean off my camera, y'all. I look a little blurry. Okay, better. He looks like from the words of his mother, that, you know what I'm saying, he could be a detriment to himself, harmful to others, and very, damaging to his grandmother, right? So when does it become a point, T-Talk Tribers? Drop it down in the chat on your sentiments of this, when your children are just unreachable and you have to essentially wash your hands of them. Like, what point do we feel like, okay, I've done all I can, I've said all I've done, I've done everything I've said, I've really stood on the best of business for my child. Unfortunately, something other than me is reaching my child, a spirit, another child, another influenceable, person or something, substance, has grabbed a hold of them, and you can't shake it out of them. There is a thing called transferring, the energy of bad seed. Okay. And, it is a troubling thing to feel the worst feeling in the world when you can't reach your child and they have become so much of a point of contention that you are stuck, you're lost, you're, without any more understanding of recourse of what and where to go with where and how your child is living their life. What do we do, T-Talk Tribers, as parents, as family members, as people that do care and do want to help, the children, the youth, younger people not be so detrimental to themselves and others? What point do we realize that's where it's at with our kid or a child we're trying to save or help, but something else has grabbed a hold of their energy? Okay, because there are children, unfortunately, that are just lost in the energy of the seed of the demon. The demon has got a hold of them and is shaking them up worse than we could ever try to shake them of whatever it is that we're really wanting them, trying to get them to see, what things are and what they will be if you do not stop causing such detrimental, harm to yourself and others. At what point do we say, we know this is the situation going on? I've done everything in my power that I possibly can to reach this child. Unfortunately, everything I've said and done up until this point, she has resisted at every turn. What do we do? Where do we go? What do we say?
Again, this is ridiculous. We've called the police and called the police, tried to get them to get this boy.
She also clarifies to dispatch she's hoping officers will find Devin Whitmire, not her other son and Devin's identical twin, Tevin.
What is your son's name?
Devin Whitmire. It's not Tevin. It's Devin with a D.
When officers show...
What do you do when you got twins? Double trouble. The mother says that Devin is the one that is, causing the mischief and things like that. It's not Tevin. Okay. So hopefully they don't get that mixed up and the wrong twin gets in trouble for what the other twin does.
Up to the Max Street location, Devin is not there, but Tevin is. About 90 minutes later, a magistrate issues an open warrant for Devin's arrest.
Actual.
If you have one of these, your home's ready for...
Remember, TikTok Tribers, to see this show, go ad-free, like, subscribe, and watch the entire video. Remember, become a Triber today. You're going to love it here.
Police Department.
Hey, this is Magistrate. I've got some IVC paperwork that need to be picked up and served, but the person has to be found first. And the officer who swore it all out is kind of standing around. I think he wants to keep looking. Let me tell you the person's name. You ready?
No, yeah. Do you have any idea where they may be located at?
Do we have any idea where they may be located? About an hour ago, he was seen around Max Street, sort of wandering around that way, but nobody's seen him since then.
During the call, the magistrate again clarifies the warrant is for Devin, not for his twin.
All right, what's his name?
Devin, D-E, V as in Victor, O-N as in no, Whitmire, excuse me, W-H-I-T-M-I-R-E.
He also clarifies Devin is dangerous. Before his controversial arrest on May 13th, Devin was arrested 24 times and had already been charged with robbery with a dangerous weapon, assault by pointing a gun, and assault with a deadly weapon, among others.
Is he violent?
Yes, I would call him violent, and he's threatening to kill various people around him.
5 days later, on May 13th, the officer who interviewed Tevin finds Devin about a mile away from where he was originally seen.
Black male, white shirt, looks to be camo colored shorts, currently wearing a sling.
David 45 around 10-4.
Attempt to make contact now.
Body camera video shows the officer approaching Devin.
Let's talk that tea. Sorry, y'all. I had to do something on my phone. 22 years old, and he's already done more than most people have done triple time in their life. At 22 years old, he's had more arrests than most people have ever had in their entire lifetimes, too. Like, when do you realize you got a troublemaker on your hands and you need to get help for your bad seed? When do you realize that, parents? When is there enough for you to be like, okay, this situation's gotten out of my hands. I am completely exhausted of any type of resource, any type of energy, any type of monetary situation that I have for this child. I no longer can, continue to put my life, my health, my finances, and my livelihood and my lifestyle in jeopardy, even though this is my flesh and born blood child. I cannot continue to put this over him, or him over me, and how much I'm putting into trying to save him. If he is seemingly looking like he cannot be saved, that is what this looks like right now, guys. Drop it down in the chat. Let me know exactly where you're coming from on the stance of bad seed children. Like, do you think that we really have bad seed children that come from bad energetic people moving around in the universe that for whatever reason they got an energy that then dumped on them in them, transferring into, you know, them really being menace to societies? Let me know in the chat.
Who pretends to be his twin brother.
Is it Whitmire?
Yeah.
What's that? Devin? Tevin. Well, hold on. Do you recognize me?
No, sir.
Do you have ID on you?
Nah.
Because I know you have a twin.
David 41 Morgan Test.
Okay. Did you talk to somebody over across from Lee Garden about a couple days ago?
1837.
No. Do you have ID on you?
No.
No. Is there any way to verify that you're...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what's the problem?
Okay.
Is my brother doing something crazy?
Okay. It's a type person.
The officer asks Devin whether he remembers speaking with him a few days prior.
You spoke to me about a week ago. Do you remember this?
When you pulled me over?
I didn't even pull you over.
You didn't speak to me.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel like you're lying to me because I spoke to Kevin.
Okay.
Okay. You don't remember that?
When would you speak to my twin if you said I'm Tevin?
You're Tevin, so you...
I'm Tevin, that's what I'm saying. Like, what, like, how?
Whoa.
While they're paying bills, remember, like, subscribe, watch the entire video so that we will one day go completely ad-free. It's Tanisha Talks Tees. We are talking about Black men that have lost their way. They're unhealthy. They're unfit. And they are running amok around in the communities, tearing the community down to the ground, essentially extincting our Black youth. Like and subscribe.
Where did did you just come today?
Yeah, I'm just...
Another thing that I really want to point out. A lot of these young men, they don't be as big as my pinky finger. Since when do these become the Debos of the societies? I know girls that could probably beat him up. I'm serious. You put him on Now That's TV and South Central Baddies, and they would more than likely beat him up. How is he going around terrorizing people? Like back in, our generation times, the bullies really looked like Debos. They really had you running home from school. They were not pipsqueak, 110-pound soaking wet, little short wormhead, skinny jean, t-shirt hugging, no muscles, bullies. Like, these were not the Debos when we was, coming down through there on any given Friday. We would not be running from this ninja. So I don't know what the breakdown is in society today for the reason why this ninja is y'all's Debo. Because if he was terrorizing my grandma, he would get his arse whooped. He could not come around our granny's house and do a nothing. Do nay thing. What is really going on? These are y'all's bullies. Looks like a 12-year-old kid, but he's 22 years old. Drop some teacups in the chat. Like,
Walker's coming down there. That's what I'm saying. What's going on?
Well, we're trying to find Devin. So
he's in Lee Walker Heights. Doing all that bullshit. That's why I'm not up there.
Devin continues telling officers he's Tevin, claiming he would not lie.
As long as you're Tevin.
I'm cool. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's fine. It's not that I'm saying you're lying.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on because he needs to answer his phone at this point.
We need to find Devin. That's it. Once we prove that you are Devin, then I'll cut you loose, okay?
Hey, you seen my brother Devin out here? The police talking about he up here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
I don't need people telling Devin that we're looking for him, okay?
Tell you looking for Devin?
I don't want people to know that, okay? People
so
don't.
Why is somebody stopping me?
I thought you were Devin. That's why. That's why I'm out here. I'm looking for Devin, not for Devin.
Can I speak to y'all? Can I speak to y'all? Whoever y'all got in charge.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sitting right here.
Yes.
I'm right here.
Okay, that's fine. I said, as long as you're Devin, man, you're cool. I'm good with that.
No, cause I need your badge number at this point. You see, that's the hospital put credentials on.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. I just want to make sure that you're the person you're saying you are.
I'm at the top.
During the video, Devin can be seen wearing a sling. The officer asks him how he injured his arm. A local news outlet, the Citizen Times, reported Devin's arm was broken at the time of the arrest, but Asheville police note that Devin does not say that it's broken.
Can I ask what you did to your arm?
Me?
Yeah.
You drinking right here? Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
You're drinking and what, you fell or something?
Yes, sir. A scratch. I bought this from there, and they said there was nothing wrong, but that's all I wanted to know.
Gotcha. Okay.
After this, officers continue to verify Devin's identity, asking about his tattoos.
Do you have any? I'm sorry?
Philippians 4:13.
Okay. How about the other?
I got new tattoos. I just told you. So what's going on?
So you've got Monique right there. No,
yeah,
that's one.
That's a new one.
Okay.
Me and my twin have the same tattoos.
Okay.
So what's going on?
Do you have your ID on you?
No, right here on my armband. But my mother's not answering because of what my brother's doing. So it's like somebody just ran down on me.
Communications Baker 21 Charlie 22.
Do you have any tattoos that your brother doesn't have?
We're twins. We get all our tattoos the same.
Civil disturbance in the area.
Is there anything to identify you that's not Devin, other than that wristband? Is there anything else that we can use?
Yeah, I used to stay right here.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
I'm talking about mail with my name on it.
What other tattoos do you have on your arm?
Which means I have a lot of tattoos.
Okay,
I have Philippians 4:13 on my chest.
Okay, what else do you have on your arm?
With John 3:16, like my twin brother.
Okay, up there.
Why are y'all questioning? I want somebody to come out here.
What do you mean you want somebody?
I want somebody to come out here. Whoever y'all got in charge, because I don't like
well, that's me.
Officers then speak with a woman standing nearby who confirms she's Devin's fiance.
That's why I'm trying.
Is this your car, ma'am?
Nope.
Okay, well, we'll talk to you in a second.
It's my fiance, though.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. What's going on?
Do you have any tattoos on this upper arm?
I'm not answering no more questions. What's going
Again, Devin asks officers what is happening.
on? You're not telling me what's going on.
Well, right now we think that you possibly the guy that has warrants. Okay.
Well, I'm telling
that's why
you
we're trying to determine that you're not.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's why I'm trying to use your tattoos. Because you both have files. And you both have tattoos listed on your files.
But that's what I'm saying. I ain't doing nothing.
Right. So how long ago did you get the Monique tattoo?
About a year ago.
Or verbal outside the business. Been going on for about 10 minutes.
What tattoos? You said Philippians was on your chest. You got John 3:16 over
I'm
there.
not answering no more questions. What's up?
Officials explain they believe he is Devin, not his twin brother, and will take him into custody when his identity is confirmed.
I was gonna say we gotta get to the point.
So they're confirming it right now, but based on your tattoos, we know who you are, and you do have an open warrant for your arrest. So if that's confirmed, then you will be taking you down to jail tonight.
That's when Devin says, quote, "Can y'all back up so I can get my gun off me?" Moments later, a struggle begins.
Okay, well, can y'all back up so I can get my gun off me?
Where's your gun at?
Don't worry about what I'm saying.
No.
If y'all,
At this point, though.
Relax. We're not gonna fight with the gun in the home.
No, that's what I'm telling you.
I know. Hey.
Hey, y'all weakens.
1040.
That's all right.
His arm is
Give me your freaking hand. Down. Oh, this is fun.
Video shows the struggle continue as Devin spits on officers multiple times.
Y'all doing that?
Here's my.
Don't keep spitting on us.
I'm gonna keep spitting, bro. You slam my head on the ground.
I got it on.
I ain't talking about resisting.
Spitting on you, dude.
Why is you?
Cause there ain't no gun.
No, get up off him like that. Why the you on him like that?
Because he's still fighting.
He's not fighting. He is on the ground.
Man,
You mean he's fighting?
please stop.
He's not fighting.
He just spit on me. You have it on video.
He's not. Okay, he's bit, but he ain't fighting. Why the
I got a gun.
Why is you on him like that? Get the up off him.
Devin, please stop.
Get off him.
Please stop.
Man, no, you about to give me that work. You know you about to give me that work.
Go over on the other side. You on him like that? Why is you on him like that?
Meanwhile, the woman who identified herself as Devin's fiance says he does not have a weapon. Devin says the same thing.
Okay, remember, like and subscribe. Drop those teacups out in the chat. We are going to let them pay their bills as we continue to pay ours. Like and subscribe, y'all. We are grinding. We are really, really improving over here on YouTube and Twitch. Facebook, we already have our 21,000 followers. So, you know, we moving and grooving, y'all. Nothing can stop us. We are the way up and stack. Okay? Up and stack. Devin is just a hardhead, you know, so.
Where's the gun?
That's what I'm telling you, I ain't got one. No, I didn't. I ain't got no motherfucking gun, and if you slam my head on this concrete,
Relax.
No, relax.
Man, I ain't got no gun. That's a swing. Let me know.
You're good.
I'm not tripping about it.
Is he good?
I'm not tripping about it.
Still, the officers continue to search for a weapon.
Where's the gun at, Devin?
He doesn't have a gun. I tried telling him.
So why did he tell the police that he had a gun? If he did not have a gun, girlfriend of Devin, okay, which you're not helping the situation, because Devin is a hardened criminal, and you know that, and Devin was wanted. So unless you want to be a person of conspiracy, of hiding Devin or knowing Devin's whereabouts when he's been wanted, I would back into the bushes like Homer Simpson and show what they call the fuck up, but not for nothing, okay? You know, yeah, so they riding or dying today for they YNs. I'm living, you know, for life today for my Black man. Nonetheless, Devin told the police he had a gun, a pow-pow. He told them he had a pow-pow. Then he said, yeah, but why you want to know where it's at? That's the police. Of course they're going to be scared. One, you're a Black man with a gun, with a pow-pow, and it's up and stuck after that.
Relax, Devin. Okay.
Keep him on his side.
Yeah, I know.
Side is fine.
Relax. Relax. Relax, Devin.
You ain't coming up, man.
Bro, you better get your
You said that you ain't got no gun.
Hey, he grabbed my dick.
Relax.
Grab my dick.
The gun. We're looking for the gun.
I told you that.
During this time, a small crowd forms. People watching the altercation yell out that Devin is being choked and cannot breathe.
We're not choking him. We're not choking him.
Devin, come on, buddy. Man, stop. All right. I got his legs. Devin, please. What?
According to the Asheville Police Department's report, Devin continued to resist until he was put in a squad car. As he's taken from the ground to the squad, a witness yells out to police.
We are not trying to hurt you.
Up off of him.
Let's get him to that car.
Which one?
Okay, problem lies, right? Remember back in the day, people that were born in like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, if there was a menace in the neighborhood and he was being dealt with, like let's take the Friday movie for instance. Okay. They cheered for the heroes, not the menace to society. Today, they are cheering for who, guys? They're cheering for Devin, the menace, the guy that was over there terrorizing his grandmother and the rest of the community. They're cheering for the heroes to leave Devin alone. Do y'all see how we have definitely turned around, in our society, how the levels are supposed to balance out? They're very, very off balance now. Drop those teacups in the chat. Hi, Chad Smith54. Glad to see you here as always. So, it's just disturbing that this is what we are seeing happening in our communities. Devin is a very troubled young black man that has got more of a criminal record than most people have had in their entire lifetimes 3. At the age of 22 years old, he's very much so terrorizing his entire family. He's a twin brother, which is usually, something that is very cherished in a family. However, Devin has made that experience unbearable for his twin brother. While being apprehended by police right now, he tried to take on the identity of Tevin, who is his twin brother. Let's keep listening.
Get your arms off his neck.
Listen. Wait.
We're gonna sit you up.
Y'all about to give me that word.
Relax. Hey.
Devin, stop. Devin, stop.
Once again, Tevin's not an unarmed black man. Devin is a very troubled, scary, probably scared black man that's 22 years old that is menacing and terrorizing old people, including his own grandmother in the neighborhood. Drop the teacups in the chat. Let me know, when is enough for parents and family members to say, that's a bad seed and I don't want to try to grow it any longer? Tanisha Talks Teas, 2 black men today, no dignity, no morals, no integrity, are showing up all across our great America. And unfortunately, I don't think it, will ever be a time when the black youth will, start to sit down and listen to anything that the older generations have to say, that really still care about the fabrics of the foundations that the black people walk on in this society in America. I don't think there's ever going to be a time when the youth that have gone so far off the cliff will ever sit down and care. Like we used to sit down and listen to old tales on the porch with grandma, grandpa, uncles, and aunties. We laugh at people in the street that were being fools. They told us, the wise tales to listen to about what and what not to see and do out here in these streets. The kids today, they do not give a damn. And I think that they've gone too far. The ones that just have gone too far, the ones I'm talking about, the ones that end up in prison at 12 years old, 14 years old. That's insane. I never even thought about a prison at that age, let alone being in one. So, yeah.
I can't move.
It don't take all y'all to do that.
Hey, guys.
It don't take all that to do that. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much.
He just assaulted me.
Y'all so you say you been assaulting him.
Asheville police note the department petitioned a Superior Court judge to release the body camera footage on May 19th, and it was released on May 22nd. This request came after the Citizen Times posted a picture of the arrest with the headline, quote, "White Asheville police officers pin black man by neck." In releasing the body camera footage, police synced officers' videos with the onlooker's cell phone video, showing discrepancies with the reporting.
Get it.
Police point out the responding officer positioned her arm between the pavement and Devin's head so that she would not put any pressure on his neck.
Stay back. Step back. Ma'am. Step back. Stop. All right. I got his legs. I got his upper body.
Asheville police further point out that Devin lifted his neck during this time, showing he was not pinned down.
Get them back.
Officials also released a side-by-side contrast of body camera video and cell phone video showing Devin kick at officers during the struggle.
No. Let's just roll him over.
In the end, investigators determined Devin did not have a weapon, and it's still unclear why he said he did. He now faces multiple charges, including 2 counts of assault on a government official inflicting serious injury, 3 counts of assault on a government official, and 3 counts of malicious conduct. Upon review, the Asheville Police Department determined that officers acted reasonably in this situation. The County District Attorney's Office also determined there was no excessive.
That was our first unhinged, unhealthy, unruly, undignified black man out here, y'all. We have got to try. The ones that are, reachable, as best as we can. Let's try to grab those ones back, and put them on better paths. Up next, we have this ninja. Apparently, he done ran over a baby, y'all. Drop those teacups in the chat. Like, these stories are so discouraging, disheartening, and just like they're just insane. We have really, really gone so far off the deep end in society that we are doing the unimaginable, unthinkable things to innocent people. Let's watch and see. Like and subscribe.
SUV, and then the SUV drive and hit the baby.
I was walking that way.
With your baby?
No, he was supposed to be in the car.
You see the binky in the road? Yeah, the pacifier. And there's blood here in the roadway.
Was it in a carrier? Nothing, sir. Just put the baby out like it was a bag of trash.
In Jacksonville, Florida, horrified bystanders watch as an 8-month-old baby boy is run over by an SUV in the middle of a busy street. When the driver continues on as if nothing happened, the disturbing scene leaves witnesses reeling and investigators stunned when they learn how it happened and who is to blame.
Bro, please don't tell me y'all what y'all can tell me. I'm in trouble for that.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the morning of January 25th, 2025, officers with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office are dispatched to the scene of a traffic incident involving an infant.
Oh my God, I ran over this baby. Jesus Christ.
By the time they reach the scene, the fire department has already begun life-saving measures on 8-month-old Pablo Kai Golden, whose injuries are severe. An officer approaches witnesses in search of the driver.
It was a God.
The tag number.
Here, an officer.
No, go back. This is the cutest little baby. Pablo Kai Golden is a doll baby. No baby deserves to ever be in such a reckless situation, such endangering situation where they are unfortunately run over. Now, prayerfully, this baby survives this incident. We're going to watch the full video and see T-Talk Tribers. Please, let's pray for Kai Golden, Pablo Kai Golden. He was only 8 months old. Look at this baby's eyeballs. He's just adorable. Why on God's green earth, y'all, are we putting our most innocent, most, delicate, most fragile human beings at the hands of ruthless, evil, terrible, demon-spirited, I got some listen in my teeth, sorry, spirited people? Let's please do better as we continue to move forward in 2026. Let's keep our reproductive selves safeguarded. And men, please, please watch over yourself with your small children, with your children. Oh, this baby is a doll.
Injuries are severe. An officer approaches witnesses in search of the driver.
It was a black car right here, but he said he gave the tag number and everything.
The person who saw it,
yeah, he already left.
He gone.
Yes, sir.
You didn't see what happened?
No, sir.
The infant's mother, 20-year-old Shamir, is comforted by bystanders as an officer tries to understand how her 8-month-old son ended up in the roadway.
Where did this happen?
This just happened right in the middle of the road. I can't call nobody.
Were you walking or were you in a car?
I was walking that way.
With your baby?
No, he was supposed to be in the car.
After witnessing the incident, another driver followed the suspect's black GMC Terrain to a nearby gas station, alerting 911 dispatchers to his location. They quickly responded, taking the driver into custody.
I don't even get to talk, man. No, you'll get to talk. You'll get to talk.
The man is identified as 20-year-old Justin Golden, the infant's father.
Hey, just let her pet you down. You don't have nothing on you, right?
Oh. I ain't even letting me talk before anything. Like, what?
No, you're going to get to talk. We don't want to ask you nothing yet.
Can you watch this? Yeah. I'm not gonna go nowhere.
No, I know you're not.
All right, man. I didn't get a chance to double lock it, so I'm going to double lock these handcuffs. That'll keep the handcuffs from tightening up on you.
The 8-month-old boy is rushed in critical condition to Wolfson Children's Hospital. Meanwhile, additional officers arrive to offer support at the scene.
Where you need me?
You got it locked down now.
Okay.
Crime scene's right here.
Okay.
See the blood and the binky. Right over here.
Oh, binky here. Okay.
Y'all, I almost didn't want to do this story because of the nature of it, but I felt compelled. Why? Because this is something that means something to a community that looks like me. Pablo's father is black. His mother may possibly be black. I'm looking at him, more than likely so, right? African American, 8-month-old child. We need awareness. We need, people in the community that care about the existence and the level of care and support that our Black people are getting. There are places you can go to get resourceful help that you need. I don't care if it's mental health therapy, get it. I don't care if it's diapers, wipes, get it. I don't care if it's a shelter over your head. Go to a shelter. Be somewhere safe. And for God's sakes, women, please, because I am not a woman that has walked a fine, perfect line her entire life. I can tell you this: learn your lessons early so that when you are growing old, you don't have as many regrets as you would if you stayed young and got old and dumber. Okay? These situations will be avoided if you protect yourself, protect your wound, and care more about the person, Black people, all people of my societal culture, okay, about who, where, and what you allow to enter into your energies.
So what happened?
Doesn't look good.
What happened?
Well, the witness over here in the leopard print shirt said that the woman was in a black SUV. She got out of the SUV, and then the witness sees a baby outside of the SUV, and then the SUV drive and hit the baby, and then take off.
791. I'm going 1097.
I don't know. Did the baby get out and then got ran over on accident?
Right.
Or did somebody put the baby out?
Okay, so it's an 8-month-old baby. He's 8 months old. Pablo is 8 months. We're going to put a name to the baby. His name is Pablo. He's 8 months old. He ain't opening no door. And if Pablo was in a car seat, seatbelted into the car, Pablo would still have remained inside of the vehicle. Okay, so there's no reason why Pablo should be on the ground. And then his father run him over. He's 8. That is despicable. That Pablo's mother got out of the car. Maybe she wasn't able to grab the baby fast enough. Maybe the father put the baby out the car. I don't know. But however, the baby ended up on the floor. My husband just walked in, guys. Okay, he ended up on the floor, on the ground. And then the father has run the 8-month-old baby over. Jermaine, please exit stage left. Okay, like that is so unacceptable. Let's keep listening. Drop those teacups in the chat. We are watching a episode of Give Grace, or Are You a Crash Out Waste?
We don't know those details yet.
Detectives will soon uncover the full story, but the truth of what happened will leave them in utter disbelief. While waiting for them to arrive, Justin grows increasingly impatient.
I can't even go to the station yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
we got somebody going to come here to talk to you.
My arms are really.
I know it.
Like,
I know it. We got some people coming here to talk to you.
Do you know how long it's gonna be?
I don't know exactly.
Since I came, I'm not trying to rush. I'm not rushing you guys.
No, I get that.
I know this ninja know that we all know that he ran over his 8-month-old baby. He like, how long this gonna be? I got things to do. I got another baby mama across the street that I want to go throw her baby off the slide. Like, what the hell? You just ran over an 8-month-old. Why do you think that the people are looking for you? I don't know.
I don't know exactly how long it's going to. Some detectives are coming.
So what?
Some detectives.
Looking for an easier way to get that LLC next to your business name?
Okay, while they are paying
Taylor Brands.
Remember, like and subscribe. Drop your teacups in the chat. If you want Tanisha Talks Teas to go fully ad-free, watch the entire videos. Let's get it.
At the crime scene, a sergeant is briefed on the situation.
What the crap?
I mean, he placed the
Binky's over here, blood on the ground.
Yeah, blood with pacifier.
Yeah. You see the binky in the road? Yeah, the pacifier. And there's blood here in the roadway. It was here in this stretch. There's some blood here. Yeah. Right there. There it is.
That's distance.
He didn't look. The baby didn't look. The baby was unconscious when I saw him.
Okay.
I don't know what its status is right now.
Detectives arrive at the hospital and briefly interview the infant's mother, Shamir. She explains that she and Justin, along with their infant son, had just left Walmart before arriving at the traffic light. Justin's mother had given them $50 for diapers, and after making the purchase, the two began to argue over how to spend the leftover money. With this knowledge, the detectives instruct officers to bring Justin in for an interview, and after reading his Miranda rights, he begins to explain his side of the altercation.
From the point we got there is when
We're gonna sip some tea, because I can't take it, y'all. I can't take it. So they're buying diapers. Good. However, they got a couple dollars left over. I don't know if Nug here wanted to get some smoke or Shamir wanted to do whatever with the money. But unfortunately, they were not able to continue to talk that out like reasonable, rational adults. Okay. Okay. And the baby, they get in the car with their 8-month-old, obviously not in some type of a secure car seat or anything. He's only 8 months old. He needs like one of those car seats that you can either carry like a rocker or the kind that you can sit up in the car. Nonetheless, he wasn't in anything, obviously, because he fell out of the car with nothing protecting him. Y'all have got to do better with the men that you're selecting. It is 2026, women. I don't see it being such a bad thing that, you know, we are wanting more from each other. I got some salad or something on my face. Hold on. That we are wanting more from each other as women and men in society today, because there have been times in life when we were just accepting anything and taking it as it came. Okay, for whatever reasons. He got muscles. He dressed cute. Girl, he got $50. He could buy some Pampers. Like, listen, okay? Let's look towards the integrity and the dignity and the morale, the couth of what each others are bringing into each other's lives. I don't know about this table shit. I don't really care about it, okay? Because I'm looking at it as if me and a man are talking, he's gonna know from the energy and the communicational vibe that I flow with him what I'm going to introduce to his life. I don't know what this table shit is. Everybody got something on the table, whether good or bad. So I don't know whatever situations, that started, but it's in all the conversations across the blogs. You have it from Tanisha Talks, sees how I feel about it. If I'm getting to know you, you're getting to know me, then we're laying our cards out on the table, aren't we? So all this, what are you bringing to the table? It's just overrated for me. But anyway, yeah, they should have known off of whatever bad energy they were already having. I'm sure they're probably having money issues before they had Pablo. They were not agreeing about money. Pablo's already here. God, thank you, that Pablo is here. He's in the world. However, have you, they should not be still trying to work whatever they got going on out until they both get mental health treatment, some economic lifestyle classes, something.
Like arguing because she wanted McDonald's.
Okay.
That was like right there. But I was letting her know I got to put gas in the car before I can do anything.
Okay, so you were just trying to let her know, hey, before we go get food, you got to get gas.
Yeah.
Okay.
By Shamir's account, the total they spent was $41.95, leaving the leftover funds at approximately $8. But according to Shamir, Justin wanted to spend the money on marijuana. He later agreed to come in for an interview.
I told you. So these ninjas is fighting over Pablo was ran over their 8-month-old baby for $9. Let's let that sink into your system. Let's try to all swallow that pill. This 8-month-old beautiful baby that these ninjas had, okay, was ran over because they couldn't get it together about how they were going to spend $8. Y'all, I ain't gonna tell you nothing but the truth, because that's I know what God loves. I would have been gone. Me and that nug would have had nothing else to say, neither then nor now. I ain't arguing with no man about no not $8. We ain't arguing about that. I could find $8 in my sock drawer. Like, that is wrong. There's going to be a special place in hell for people like this. And people like this should not be procreating, because neither one of them got good God sense. God gave a gnat's butt.
More details about what happened next.
I said, you know what? I get out this car and start walking because I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Okay.
So then that's when he continued, you and your son can get out. I'm not taking my son anywhere because I don't want nothing crazy to happen to him or you do anything crazy to him,
Justin further explains why he didn't want to drive off with his son.
She slapped me, got out the car and put him in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
Then she walked across the street a little bit. And in the midst of her walking, she turned around and was like, okay, watch. When the police comes and gets you, you'll know just why they came.
Okay.
And I yelled at her. I was like, bro, no, bro, get your son, bro.
Okay.
I'm not doing that today. That's exactly what I said.
So she turns around, yells at you, whatever. You don't want Pablo in the car because you don't want to be responsible for him, right?
Right.
Okay.
She has a thing where she'll like threaten me with the laws and say stuff like, I'm going to tell them that you kidnapped them.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want?
While they're paying bills, so come T-Talk Schreiber today. You're going to love it here.
Shamir admits to taking baby Pablo, who wasn't buckled in, out of his car seat and placing him in the passenger seat before walking away. The witness who ultimately alerted police to Justin's location at the gas station returns to the scene and in chilling detail describes what she saw happen next.
So as I was coming out, he was right here at the red light. He opened the baby, put the baby down. I was like, well, damn,
Out of which door?
The driver door.
Driver door?
Yes, sir. He was right here at this red light.
Facing this way?
He was, yeah. So I chased him. I'm the one called to say I was following him. And another lady hopped out and jumped and got the baby. So since she got the baby, I kept going. He made that right here, cut through, and went to the gas station.
So when you say he got out of the driver's seat?
No, he didn't get out the car. He just opened his door.
Oh, he opened his door and he
laid the baby down.
On the ground.
Was it in a carrier?
Nothing, sir.
Just
put the baby out like it was a bag of trash.
And you didn't see where she was?
No, I don't know what she, like I said, she either had to be at that light, but she wasn't waiting.
What made you follow him to the gate?
Because that was just shock.
Okay.
I need to get this tag. I don't know. I'm right here. I just scenario.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Like,
Thank you
it's wrong. I'm still shaking. My
yeah.
kids are in that car. That's not nothing I wanted to witness this morning.
While multiple witnesses were shaken by the tragic scene, Shamir claims she didn't see it happen at all.
And I'm walking towards the sidewalk, and I hear the lady that's in the car that was behind us at the stop, like, oh my God, you just threw the baby out of the car. So as she say that, I hear my baby crying, and I hear him stop crying. Okay. Like in the midst of me turning around and all this stuff, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing him cry, and I just hear him stop and I rush, because his car is coming, so I rush to go get him.
While the infant's mother rushed to her son's aid, investigators are left to wonder why his father, Justin, simply kept driving as though nothing happened.
Thank
Did you feel like you hit anything when you were leaving the scene?
God, on the truth, no. Okay. If I did, I would have stopped.
Did you feel a bump, or did you hear any kind of screaming, anything like that?
No.
So what do you think happened to Mr. Pablo? Were you told anything about what happened to him?
No.
Like, do you know why we're here?
I swear to God, I don't.
Justin is about to face the devastating truth of what he's done, but his reaction to the news leaves investigators stunned.
Unfortunately, you struck him with the car. Mr. Pablo was transported to the hospital. Unfortunately, he did not survive.
Oh my God! He done killed this baby over $8. He killed this beautiful baby over $8. I don't know where y'all think prison really is. I don't know if y'all think it's like a mystical, place that's in somebody's damn head, but it's a real place here on earth. And it's the worst place on earth that you ever want to be in your life. And the last place you want to be, and you got no protection from a bunch of other evil, angry, nasty demons, is in prison for unaliving a baby.
Well, please don't tell me y'all what y'all finna tell me. I'm in trouble for that.
We don't know. That's why I want to talk with you.
Bro, please.
Okay.
Bro, no cool, bro. I know y'all can just go ahead and just tell me, bro.
Well, we have a lot of stuff that we need to talk about, and
bro,
I know. I'm sorry that we had to tell you this.
Bro, I'm in trouble for this.
Well,
we're not talking about who's in trouble. We're trying to notify you that your son is dead, sir. And we're just trying to get all the details. That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Operation number 1 is, can we get details? Can we have a picture of what happened?
I wanted to get your side of the story.
Like, bro, I know you want to get my side, but it's like, can someone call my mom? Please, someone please call my mom. Please.
We're not going to stop and call her right now.
I know, but
I'm that much.
I get it, bro.
We're sorry.
I'm trying to calm down, bro.
Okay.
But it's one of those situations where bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. It's one of them situations. God, honest truth, God can strike me right now. Like, I promise to God on everything I love. I know you guys don't care about me saying none of that. I know. But it's one of them situations. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone. I was hoping for her to come over there and grab the baby. I even turned the wheel. That's why I'm asking, like, are there any cameras at the...
That's something we're working on.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First,
Police records describe surveillance video of the incident, showing the driver open the door and an unclear movement downwards before the door closes again. As the vehicle moves away, the body of the infant and his small feet are seen laying on the double yellow line. What the report doesn't describe is where the victim was struck, but the witness provides a hauntingly detailed account of her own.
So did you see the baby then?
Yes.
Okay.
Thought it was a bag of trash too. When he ran it over, you seen the baby like jump.
Oh.
Yeah. The front
Dang.
tire. Yeah.
Dang. And front tire.
Yes, sir.
Was the baby standing or laying?
No, it's newborn. The baby was laying down. He laid it like on his side.
Which wheel hit the baby?
The front wheel. I'm not pretty
Did
sure
he
it's the
back
right
up?
one because by the time he turned, he missed the baby, I want to say.
So,
But that front wheel, no, he just went through it.
so is it the back tire?
I want to say that front tire hit the baby. Because by the time he turned, I want to say that back one probably missed it. Because it only looked like he probably got hit once.
But you saw the baby do get hit.
Yes, sir. Definitely, he definitely ran over that baby. That baby humped.
Dang.
Ain't no way, bro. Alright.
This ninja right here, he meant to unalive this child. He opened the driver's side door and put the baby down on the street. He didn't put the baby on the curb or none of that shit. He put that baby on the street directly by his tire. He unalived this baby. He ran over his own God-given 8-month-old son named Pablo. Okay, beautiful little boy. Because he wanted an $8 bag of marijuana. That's what I'm saying. Yes, women, we are not making good conscientious decisions about who we're procreating with and our, no. But we are not alone. We are far from alone. He did this to, satisfy the fact that right at that moment he couldn't smoke. You couldn't smoke. Now, Pablo is not breathing. That is unconscionable. There's no rhyme or reason why you would do this to your child. An $8 bag of marijuana. Pablo is no longer here. He will no longer have any type of life because his father took it from him for an $8 bag of marijuana. It's not just the women that are out here not giving a darn about how and why and where they are, tearing down the pivotal, however you said that word, the fabrics of the fibers of our society. They are collectively conjoined with nugs like this. Instead of walking out and away from this ninja here, she decided to stick around and see what he was not offering her. And he offered her a deceased, unalived, 8-month-old beautiful baby named Pablo.
Okay. Be in trouble for something that I know for a fact that I know for a fact I did not intend to do. Please don't leave me, bro.
Well, we're gonna step out, make some couple phone calls, and
I'm telling you, bro.
I understand.
Like, bro, I'm telling you what. Like,
it might be good for you to just have a moment.
How, bro?
Process.
How? It's going to process, but still, I'm still looking at the fact that I'm probably finna get in trouble for doing something to my own son.
We're not talking about
We're
trouble.
not there yet. Nobody's talked about anything about you going anywhere.
But once they step out, an officer steps in, and Justin's expression twists in shock.
Can you stand up for me,
You just sold me.
These are strictly
No, these
going
are
to
just for
because
you.
we're about your safety.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I promise. I promise I'm good.
Well, we have a duty to keep you safe, okay?
I don't bro. Please, bro. No, bro.
We're gonna do this, okay?
This is just for safety. I promise you. Okay?
Once Justin is left on his own, he continues to plead in desperation.
God, you know the truth. You know the truth, God. God, you know. Somebody come talk to me, please.
Have we noticed, TikTok Tribers, that he has not one time mentioned or asked about, anything further than knowing that Pablo's unalive? He ain't said one thing about Pablo's life. It's been all about him and his little nappy ass head that he got in here. Thank God they got him, situated properly, shackled. He took the life of his own 8-month-old purposely. People on the street watched him put an 8-month-old child on the street and then run him over.
Can't do it alone. Can't do it alone. Somebody can talk to me. I know it was bad, but it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't my intent. Please hear me out. Please. Yeah, it's my son. Please hear me out. Like, why y'all doing me like this? I would never do that to him. I just got his diapers and wipes. Why would I hurt him? Why would I hurt him if I just got his belongings? I had just got what he needed. Why would I hurt him? It doesn't even make sense. Come talk to me, please. Come talk to me, please. God, please. You know, God, you know I did. God, you know I would try to hurt him. God. Jesus, you know I would have tried.
Don't call on God now. Where was any God-fearing time in this ninja? Even if in a fit of rage or however he felt, did he simply put that baby on the sidewalk? Even on the sidewalk where there were onlookers and other people passing by, the mammy was over there somewhere. They could have grabbed this baby. You put him in the streets where oncoming, going traffic is at. How dare you even plead to God? That baby didn't have an opportunity to ask God before you ran him over. Could God spare his life? He had no idea that in the hands of his father, or whatever you want to call this ninja, because the father would never do nothing like this. The person that put the specimen inside his mammy, okay, was gonna do this to him. He didn't get an opportunity to ask God. All he got the opportunity to do was see you, unfortunately, unalive him. You don't get to ask for God. God don't want to hear you. God got real people on the main line pleading for some real mercy. And you are not it. Drop those teacups in the chat. Let me know that you're liking and subscribing by becoming a TikTok Triber today. Watch the whole video in its whole entirety. Get the full tease to uplift, empower, and soar.
Hurt him. Jesus, you know I wouldn't try to hurt him.
Shamir tells investigators they have another son together, an older boy. They work to understand if he's ever put either of them at risk in the past.
Has he ever hurt the kids? Never touched them? Never said he wanted to touch them?
No, never say he harmed them. Well, he'll say things.
Like what?
Like little stuff, like when people get on your nerves, like, oh, I'll pop this baby, or, not no serious, oh, I'll throw him off the bridge, or I'll run him over, or...
I've never had an issue with hurting him. Why would I do it now? Why would I choose today to hurt my son? Why? Like, you guys gotta think about it. Why would I hurt my son? I'm perfectly fine. I'm sober. I would never hurt my kid.
To the best of your knowledge, was Justin sober? I mean, had you smoked?
We both sober.
Okay.
We both sober as heck.
Did you guys smoke weed today?
We sober.
Okay. Does he drink at all? Did he drink today? Okay.
We don't even drink like that.
How am I getting 40? I did not know. I am in trouble. I did not know. I really did not know. Like, bro, I'm finna, like, if, like, y'all serious right now? Like, you, like, an innocent person, really? Like, bro. Me, bro. I'm not, like, you can't tell, like, really, bro? Me? Like, come on, God, you know.
I've always wanted to get my breasts done, but was afraid of it looking.
Like and subscribe, watch the entire video, so we will go ad-free at a certain point on this journey together.
Shares with investigators a disturbing claim, one that suggests she doesn't believe Justin's actions were unintentional.
He's been called on domestic violence on me. You know, marks and stuff on my face from him. That's how mad he get. Okay. I never see him. That's why I got out the car, because he does that type of stuff. He put his hands on me. That's why I had my mace with me, because he does that. So instead of you putting your hands on me, I'm going to get out to avoid the situation. But instead of you putting your hands on me, you killed our son.
Like, what more do you need for me to prove that I love my son? Like, this is my baby. Like, I named him myself. He was named after me. Like, bro, I cut the cord, bro. Like, bro, you want to really try to make it that I did this intentionally? That I wanted to harm him? Like, come on, bro. Think about it. Put it together. Why? Why would I do it now, bro?
Whether it was an intentional act of violence or a horrific accident, investigators conclude that Justin's actions of leaving the child on the roadway near a major intersection demonstrated reckless and a willful and wanton disregard for the safety of the child.
How can you think someone like this, bro? Like, bro, that's like, come on, bro. I just pulled off, bro. That's all, bro. Nothing more, nothing less, bro. I had no knowledge of hitting nothing or nobody.
An autopsy later revealed that the cause of death for 8-month-old Pablo Kai Golden was the lacerations of the brain, blunt impact to his head, and fractures of his skull as a result of being run over. The facts are all the more tragic given
He ran over this baby's head. An 8-month-old baby succumbed to an unaliving by his own father by running over his skull. He crushed this baby's skull with a tire. That is, feat that nobody wants to, ever succumb to, of course. An 8-month-old baby. His poor little skull is not even fully developed at 8 months old. He's still got a soft spot. There is no hell. More than likely, this man that unalived is very beautiful. Are his eyes, were they blue? Oh my God. His eyes are adorable. Like, this is a very, very cute kid. He's going to suffer behind bars. Positive. All the lifers and inmates and convictors in there that are not in there for crimes against children are going to eat him alive.
And that the chain of events began with a dispute over approximately $8.
My baby gone.
The manner of death was ruled a homicide.
Here's the deal. You are being arrested. Okay? We're going to take you across the street right now. Okay?
Help me.
All right. Well, let's just get this over with, all right? We just got to walk you across the street.
Yeah, I'm going to jail.
What's that?
So I got to go to jail.
Yes, sir. Today you do. So you're being arrested for aggravated manslaughter of a child, and then also vehicular homicide of a child.
Even after I explain?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In February of 2025, 20-year-old Justin Golden was charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child and vehicular homicide. After entering a plea of not guilty, he wrote a letter to the judge stating, "Nobody has even considered how I feel about my own son." The rest of the letter describes his mother's poor medical condition and his desires to be with her and his only remaining child. In September 2025, he changed his plea to guilty to aggravated manslaughter of a child in the death of his son, 8-month-old Pablo Kai Golden. The charge of vehicular homicide was dropped. Before sentencing, he wrote a second letter to the judge claiming, "The tragic incident that happened with my son was an accident." He also argued that sending him to prison would endanger his life due to the notoriety of his case. He continued his plea, stating, "My life hangs in the balance of your hands. I'm asking you to help me." He remains in custody while awaiting sentencing, which is scheduled for December 1st, 2025. He faces a maximum of 30 years in prison. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering
T-Talk Shrivers. Crashout Waste completely, Mr. Devin, starting off today. He was a complete Crashout Waste, okay? A very, big person at only 22 years old, criminal juvenile record, and just a triple menace to society, Debo. He weighed about 110 pounds soaking wet, and he ran there menacing the entire community. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves for even allowing young people to think that they could control the narrative in that way. But unfortunately, a lot of us has, threw up our hands and bowed out on these children, and these are the results, okay? And number two, hell is hot, and he's definitely on fire. So I'm going to do some research and see if I could come up with how much time he got. And then I'll come back again on another T-Talk to, update us on how long the last guy got, if I can find it. If you can find it, you can email it to me at tanishatalk@gmail.com. This has been another episode of Give Grace or Crashout Waste, and nobody's getting any grace on this live today. All Crashout Waste. Thank you guys so much for watching the show with me. And remember, always stay safe and stay sipping.
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay sipping.